Welcome back to City Insider. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Manchester City Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Barcelona angered by Manchester City pursuit of two youngsters. Barcelona have reportedly been left very upset by Manchester City's pursuit of teenage stars including Lamine Yamal and Alejandro Balde during the summer transfer window. Yamal became the youngest player to represent Barca's senior side at the age of just 15 and 9 months when head coach Xavi handed the winger his debut in a 4-0 win over Real Betis in La Liga in April. The Spanish starlet has since featured in each of Barca's opening 4 top-flight matches this season, starting 3 of those, and he provided 2 assists in a man-of-the-match display in a thrilling 4-3 victory over Villarreal last month. Yamal has been rewarded for his rapid rise at senior level by receiving his first call-up to the Spain national team by manager Luis de la Fuente for upcoming Euro 2024 qualifiers against Georgia and Cyprus. Barca teammate Balde has also been called up to the Spain squad for this month's international break, with the left-back having already received 5 caps for the senior team. The 19-year-old made his Barcelona debut in September 2021 and has since made over 50 appearances under Xavi, including 30 La Liga starts last season. Balde has featured twice for Barca in the new campaign and is regarded as the heir to long-serving left-back Jordi Alba, who left Camp Nou earlier this summer to join Inter Miami. Both Balde and Yamal have entered the final year of their contracts at Barcelona, and that seemingly alerted treble winners Man City during the summer transfer window, as Marca claims that the citizens tried to lure the teenage duo, as well as 16-year-old Pau Cubarsí, to the Etihad Stadium. The report states that several members of Barca's hierarchy, including President Joan Laporta, were left very upset with Man City after the summer transfer market closed following their attempts to sign the young trio. Barcelona are said to have been bothered by some attitudes and comments that have come from Man City, while a strained relationship was developed between the two clubs back in January when the citizens allegedly refused to allow João Cancelo to join Barca in January. The fullback has since completed a season-long loan move to the Catalan Giants for the 2023-24 campaign. Chelsea talks for signing to accelerate as Manchester City try and maneuver to get him for less. It seems Chelsea will now have to work faster to get the signing of Corinthians midfielder Gabriel Mascado. Back in the last week, reports from the Brazilian media had been saying that the Blues offered a package worth €21 million plus €4 million for the signing, and even though the bid was turned down, the talks continued for a potential deal. Now Etihad brings a good reason why Chelsea should get worried about Manchester City's interest in the player. It's claimed that Mascado's contract includes a release clause worth around €15 million for Brazilian clubs. That attracted the interest from Bahia, who are owned by the City Group. That means they could buy Mascado and use that as a maneuver for Manchester City to go get the youngster for less than they would have if negotiating with Corinthians. Corinthians aren't interested in that kind of operation either, and that's why, according to Etihad, they try to advance in their talks with Chelsea, talking about a €25 million move, since Mascado is just 17, turning 18 this month. There was never a hurry to get the deal done in the summer window, as he can only move to Europe in the winter market. It's even said Chelsea would buy him and loan him to Corinthians until June, potentially extending the spell until December 2024, and that's a very attractive argument for them to accept it. Kyle Walker left blown away by unstoppable £53 million Man City player's special trait. Kyle Walker has lavished praise onto Manchester City new boy Matheus Nunes' ball-carrying ability. As quoted by The Mirror, the veteran gave his 2 cents on the £53 million. Sky Sports: Man, Kyle Walker has lauded Matheus Nunes as a ball carrier when discussing Manchester City's recruitment this summer. Branded as unstoppable by journalist Zach Lowe, it was revealed that the 25-year-old was potentially viewed as an alternative to previous targets like Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice by the Sky Blues. The Portuguese midfielder was on the bench for Pep Guardiola's men as he witnessed his new club dismantle Fulham 5-1 on Saturday. Now, Kyle Walker has given a positive verdict about Matheus Nunes. Despite him only having signed for Manchester City on deadline day, Matheus Nunes is a great ball carrier, he said. So, the recruitment has been very good. Now it's down to us to put the faith in the players that the manager has shown and show that on the field. As Kyle Walker pinpointed, Matheus Nunes is an expert at driving with the ball forward, and this may well be a crucial reason behind why Manchester City were keen on his signature in the first place. Simply pressing City high is not the smartest way of taming them, especially due to how many press-resistant players they have at their disposal in the first phase. As a result, a number of oppositions have employed a man-to-man press in order to cause the treble winners plenty of problems in build-up. With this in mind, an incredible ball carrier like Matheus Nunes can simply beat the press due to this very quality and help turn defense into attack. It is simply yet another advantage that Manchester City could have in their arsenal, which is why the club have signed players like Mateo Kovacic and Josko Gvardiol as well, who possess this very skill in abundance as well. Man City injury news and return dates. Manchester City have two main injury concerns aside from long-term absentee Kevin De Bruyne, Belgian playmaker, and City captain Kevin De Bruyne has been ruled out for 4 months after being forced to undergo surgery to repair a hamstring problem. However, there should be some positive news regarding John Stones, muscular, and Jack Grealish, thigh. After upcoming qualifiers and friendly matches, City can put their feet up domestically after winning 4 straight Premier League games this season. After jetting away to various locations, meanwhile, their squad-studded squad, including Stones and Grealish, will prepare for what could, potentially, be a difficult double-header in the Premier League and Champions League. Pep Guardiola and assistant manager Juan Malillo, who has led City from the dugout in their last 2 fixtures with Guardiola still recovering from going under the knife himself, take their treble winners to West Ham on September 16th, and that's followed by a Group H opener with Red Star Belgrade on September 19th. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.